I think when you get back, especially from an American trip, and you've eaten a lot of rubbish for 2 weeks, you start craving things like broccoli with peanut sauce to put over the top to make our bang bang chicken salad. There's some really, really pretty things here. Those are so fun. I like the tart one as well. So this is what I'm dealing with now. Stir-fry type sauce. You know, usually you'd like buy a packet. We've just made our own. It really does taste like Wagamama's ginger chicken noodle. To go over the pantry door. Isn't that cool? Hi there and welcome back to a new vlog. We've just got back from Florida yesterday. It's literally been about 24 hours. We are feeling very, very tired. I've never actually filmed a vlog as soon as we get home, and I thought I would share that with you, just how we deal with the jet lag, food shopping, just getting back into a routine again, because I feel like we haven't had a routine, a proper routine for a very long time. Sort of like the last few weeks leading up to the trip were completely manic, then having a very busy trip, and now coming back with a big bump and needing to get back into things, getting back into like healthier eating, getting back into proper routines whilst feeling very, very tired as well. And I don't think it's just the jet lag. I think it's just everything from the trip. Disney trips are busy trips. So I think it's just a whole load of tiredness as well that hits you when you get back. So I thought we would talk about that during this vlog, so I really hope you'll enjoy this one. I hope you're all keeping well. I know you only last saw my video last weekend, but obviously for me, I feel like I haven't done proper daily vlogs for a few weeks. Well, I haven't. So yeah, so for me, I feel like I'm welcoming you back, even though you probably don't feel like that. We've just walked in from Lidl and done our shop. I've treated myself with some flowers, some spring flowers. We came back and the bulbs, oh, that's something I want to share with you. The bulbs have come up. Let's come out and have a look. I'll show you straight away. It was one of the first things I noticed when the taxi pulled up yesterday. Do you remember? I do need to weed, so ignore those. Do you remember I was worried about the spring flowers coming up? They've all started to come out. We've got these little mini daffodils. And look how pretty everything looks, and they smell so nice. Got loads of little daffs along here. These little bushes are starting to come out. I wish I'd planted more now. They just smell so lovely. I think we've got more coming up over there. I really didn't think they would come up. More little daffs coming up over there with all the clay. So I am so pleased. I'm really pleased. I do, however, need to speak to you about this particular olive tree. Let's go in and chat. So let's start this vlog off talking about cat poo. Oh, it's a nightmare, isn't it? We come back and it was on the front doorstep. What do you think is the best thing? Oh, thank you, Aid. She's passing me some feta cheese. Got out the bag in the car. What do you think is the best thing to try and deter them? Because they're going in the pots and they're digging it and it's going everywhere and it's just gross. It really is. We had the problem in the old house as well, and we even had like netting over where the plants were, with holes that could come up with plants, and they would still do it on the netting. We've done the eggshells, we've done the citrus, and even like the smellier plants, which apparently they don't like, lavender and things like that. It's not working. So any tips that you would suggest? We used to use the get off stuff as well in the old house, and that didn't work. But if you have anything that you think is your absolute swear by thing to deter them, please let me know, because it's gross. It really is. And like now I want to go out and weed the garden, and my aide doesn't want me to because we know that the cats poop out there. It's just horrible. It really is. So any advice would be very appreciated. Thank you. I know you guys always have the best tips and things. Right, I'm going to show you. We have had the ultra healthy food shop. Oh gosh, I can't even lift this bag actually. I think when you get back, especially from an American trip, and you've eaten a lot of rubbish for 2 weeks, you start craving things like broccoli. Well, I do. I don't think he does. What are you craving at the moment?
Burgers.
You can't be craving burgers. Don't even go there. Was that a joke?
Yes.
It
I
was.
would eat them.
I know you would.
Yeah.
Are you craving anything that you've missed? Actually, in all fairness, we eat a lot of salads and things out there too. Admittedly, they're covered in dressing. We have come back with some recipe ideas.
That salad at Liberty's.
I was just going to say that. Yeah. It's quite nice actually because I get to talk to you before we've actually done the other videos. We had dinner in Liberty Tree Tavern and we had the best salad possibly we've ever had, and the waiter gave me the recipe, so I'm going to be making that one with you, and it is a healthy one. I've got lots of citrus fruits, but yeah, I'm just craving salads and noodles and Asian food at the moment. I'm going to be trying a new recipe with you today. I've never made it myself. I want to make a bang bang chicken salad, so I'm going to be doing that with you. So that will be fun. I think it's this time of year as well. I think the sun starts to come out, the days get longer, and you start wanting to be healthier, don't you? We were really good yesterday, actually. We did get home and we did go out for a walk last night. It was only just a quick one around the block, but we just want to get straight back into it again. We have been walking a lot, obviously, on holiday. Generally clock between sort of 20 and 25,000 steps a day. But I have to say this time, because we did dining plan for half of our trip, or 6 days of it, we ate a lot more than we usually would. So we've definitely noticed it. And towards the end of the trip, I couldn't actually get some of my clothes on. I couldn't do my dresses up, even with the help of Aid, with the zips up the side. It was a no-go. So I definitely want to get healthier again. Right, I've got lots of salad and things. Oh, this all looks so nice. Aid's just out there wiping over the fridge, the big fridge in the garage, because it's been switched off whilst we're away. I think I shared before that the electrics out there, if we get a power cut, everything in the house automatically goes on when it's ready. It doesn't in the garage, so we never like to leave anything in the fridge or freezer when we're away, just in case that happens. I think it was all fine this time, but just in case, if there was a storm and the electricity goes off, we just didn't want everything to go over. Right, fruit and veg, let's show you what we've got. My full shop, by the way, was £47, and I can't remember what the pence was, £47 something for coming home and restocking. We've got oranges, no, we haven't. We've got lemons and limes, rocket, potatoes, carrots, ham for Aid. He wants a sandwich. I'm going to make that in a moment. That courgette was 97p. I didn't realise they were so pricey. Radishes, we had radishes on that particular salad as well, and I just thought, why don't we have radishes more often? Peppers, spring onions, pears, because I still can't see pears all the time. Sweet potato, red cabbage and normal cabbage for our salad tonight. Broccoli, bananas, coriander, and then some other lettucey bits to vary it up a bit. Bean sprouts for something else I want to make. Cherry tomatoes went off. I bought 2 bags. Salad, like feta cheese, fresh onion, no, fresh, what's that, ginger and garlic. The flowers I bought, and mushrooms. Then I picked up wraps, and we got a free donut. It was my birthday while we were away, and it looks like Lidl gives a free donut when it's your birthday. It's not really my thing, so I let Aid choose, and he chose a chocolate hazelnut donut. Slice loaf. He also put in some ginger nuts. We know he likes his biscuits. Udon noodles, because we're fancying noodles. I've got some large free-range eggs, mango chutney, natural yogurt, cottage cheese, anti-bac spray, and some toilet bleach, and some clear honey. Now, we tend to buy really expensive local honey. I think the last pot was about £8, wasn't it? It was very expensive. And then I feel guilty when I put loads in a salad dressing or something like that, or in a cake. So I've decided to buy the cheaper honey if I'm kind of using it like that, and then keep the nicer honeys when I'm drizzling it over, like when we have oatmeal, or when Aid has it in his tea and things like that, if we're just eating it as it is. But I think, like, sometimes if I'm making up a big batch of salad dressing, I might use like sometimes half, and that just seems like a very extravagant thing to do. So I bought some just some cheaper honey just for when I'm baking. So I think I might see how that goes. But that was our little shop. We've got milk out in the fridge, and we also popped into Morrison's and picked up some Pepsi as well. So that was it, £47. No meats apart from eggs, ham. I'd bought all that before we went anyway, so I've still got loads of that in the fridge freezer. My cans are all well stocked, my tinned, you know, my beans, my tinned tomatoes and all that, my stock, little pots. So I feel like I'm good. All my flour, sugar, everything is well stocked. So it's just this little, it's mainly your fresh stuff, isn't it? So that's what I've just done. So I'm looking forward to doing some healthy cooking with you this week. I'm trying to introduce more protein into our diet, so I bought cottage cheese. I used to love cottage cheese and used to eat loads of it. So I've got sesame Rivitas with cottage cheese and sliced cherry tomatoes. That's my lunch today. So nearly tea time. I want to make that bang bang chicken salad. We're so excited for this. I wanted to show you first the pantry sign I bought to go over the pantry door. Isn't that cool? I'm so pleased. We both spotted this in Buc-ee's, which is like a huge petrol station in the States. It was at Daytona Beach. And I think that's going to look really, really nice up there. So if you haven't had bang bang chicken before, it's a peanutty sauce, generally over chicken, and like if you have a salad, it's served chilled. A bit like a cold satay sauce in some ways. I'm just going to whiz it all down. I've got soy sauce, toasted sesame seed oil, sesame oil, peanut butter, rice wine vinegar. The recipe is for maple syrup. I'm going to use the honey that I've just bought and some fresh ginger. And we're literally going to pop it all in my little mini blender, whiz it down, and that's going to be the chilled peanut sauce. So whilst I make this, I was just going to touch on just getting back into routines and things when you've sort of had a break, whether it be a trip or it could be that you've been poorly or you've actually just had some time off. I think breaking a routine and then coming back to it is often really, really difficult. I know I really struggle to get back in the swing of things every time we go away. And it's not even just a tiredness, it's just getting back into things. Things that used to be just natural, like getting up and getting on the treadmill in the mornings, and I haven't done that yet. It's just really, really tricky. It really is. And just getting back into healthy eating. We've got into quite a routine of snacking, and even that is just really, really difficult to break again. So if you've got any tips on how to get back into a routine, please let me know. We're definitely trying, but I'm always quite kind on myself when we've been away, and I try and get back into it gradually. So I start by not setting my alarm. I mean, I'm a natural early waker anyway, but I just try and ease back into things gradually. I find that really helps me. It does say if it's not creamy enough to add a little drop of water and blend down again, so I'll do that. The only way to cook is to test as you go. So I was making this, I should have shown it actually, it was solid. Oh, you saw just before I added the water, I added some water, it was still really thick and very dark. So I added in some milk and tasted it, and it tasted so good, but it's still a little bit on the thick side. So because you obviously want to, it's less salad dressing, you need to be able to drizzle it through. So I added some more milk, and then I added, it just lost its tang just a little bit, so I added a little bit more of the rice vinegar. It is so delicious. It's amazing. I can't wait to have this. It really is so delicious. I'll leave the recipe that I'm playing with down below. I completely forgot, I've got pickled ginger as well. This stuff is so good, so I'm just throwing in a pinch of that. I don't think you can see that. I'm going to mix that in as well, give it a nice little bit of warmth and tanginess. Move the dressing out of the way. I have got white cabbage, red pepper, carrot, small onion, lime juice, spring onions, and fresh coriander, and I've also got some chicken thighs here. These chicken thighs, I meant to cook them before we went away. I didn't get around to it, so on the last night I cooked them in the air fryer and froze them before we went. So I've now got 6 chicken thighs that can be used in meals. So I'm going to use up some of these. They are going to be perfect for shredding to go in this. Right, I need to Oh, what was the next thing on this recipe that it says? Right, so we're shredding up the cabbage, carrot, pepper. I didn't need the onion actually. I think I might put it in anyway actually. And adding that with the lime juice, coriander, and then popping the chicken on top. I've just mixed this up with the rest of the lime juice, a little bit of salt, and I'm now going to add the peanut sauce to put over the top to make our bang bang chicken salad. Let's give this a try. Amazing. That is so good. I'm only going to use half the dressing. I'm going to pop the other half in a jar. Age, you're going to love this. Yeah, this is right up your street. I love the fact that it's got that crunch. It's so fresh as well. It's really, really good. And if you don't eat meat, you can just make it without the chicken. Look how delicious this looks. I've put some spring onions and some pickled ginger on the top, and I cannot wait to tuck in. This was definitely a winner. Day 2 of being home. I wanted to share something that we did, by the way. We got the most amazing popcorn. You know how we are loving our popcorn at the moment. On Main Street, you can go and do like your own DIY popcorn mix. Did I share this yesterday? I can't even remember. Anyway, we had it done, and this is what we finished in bed last night. But Aid actually asked if we could have a spare one, so they popped this in here. So now we've actually got one as a storage container, which we are really, really pleased about, and it looks so, so cool. We're actually going to go out on a little outing. We've both been doing a bit of work this morning, Aid more than me, I have to admit. And we're going to pop to the garden centre. I was looking at my houseplants. I want to sort some out. I have got, I'll show you actually. So this ivy up here, as you can see, has well and truly had it. It's not a very healthy one at all. That one died on our last trip, and I just couldn't bring it back together again. It was just, you know, when you come and it's just crispy, and I thought I would try and revive it. It really hasn't worked, so I want to get a replacement for that. I'll show you what I'm after. This is the one. It has grown loads, and it flourished while we were away as well. I just popped it in the lounge so it wasn't in the direct sunlight. And it's done so well, and we've been putting these in our plants when we go away so that no one has to worry about watering them, and it's just done really, really well. I've only had one floppy plant this time, and that's already come back to life, but this one has just grown. I might try and do some cuttings of this one because she's getting very long, but I bought her at the garden centre that we're going to. I think she was $5.99. You can see this is all new as well, so I'm after one of those. I'm going to take this out though. We're popping them all in a box, ready for when we go away again. This is what was the packing room is now the unpacking room. Slowly, this is all piles of clean washing, tech we still need to go through, empty cases to go back in the garage, and bits and pieces that we are unpacking for our haul. Give you a little sneaky peek, although the whole video should have probably gone up by now. Some new stuff as well, ready for the haul, and washing, drying on the radiators. And then here I have been rooting some plants for some cuttings. This one is looking really good. That came off a plant from Holly ages ago. It's rooted so nicely. So I just need some more soil for my house plants. I've got one tiny little bit of ivy. All the others died, but that one's still fine. So I want to get some more soil. I'm going to use these pots. This one has died. This one had hyacinth in, so I've got that spare one, and this one here. This one is growing like crazy again. She's the one I get all the babies from, so we can then start rooting from her as well. This is one of her babies that's really growing well. So I hope in time this one will start sprouting as well. And this one here, this ivy, this was actually from cuttings as well of mine. So I've been trying to do more, but they haven't taken so well apart from that one. The plants make me really, really happy. I really enjoy tending to them. I'm enjoying having them in the house. I love how they look. And they say do more of what makes you happy, don't they? And plants really make me happy. So that's why I thought this afternoon, let's pop out to the garden centre, get some more soil, and look after the babies, start some more babies. And it just really, really makes me feel good. So I figured it was a nice thing to do this afternoon. Oh, and last night's dinner was so delicious. Aid loved it. We've got some of the dressing left as well, so I'm pleased about that. We ate it all. It was so delicious, and I'm already feeling so much more comfortable in my clothes today. I've noticed such a difference. I think you always feel quite bloated when you get off a flight anyway. We always weigh ourselves when we get home, and then we lose generally about 4 pounds within the first couple of days. And I think a lot of that is just feeling bloated, and that from the flight, it just makes you feel so uncomfortable, and getting back into a normal eating healthy routine again. So we are already noticing just 2 days later such a big difference. So that's really good. Tonight I am going to make another meal with that cooked chicken. I'm going to give you another example of what to do with cooked chicken, and just something easy and light. And I'm going to be making chicken noodles when we get home from the garden centre. So we're at the big garden centre that we've been at Christmas, and we were just saying, I wonder what they put in all the space instead of the Christmas stuff. We came in the summer, didn't we, with your parents, and it was all summer furniture, garden furniture.
Find out in a minute.
Yeah, I'm wondering, will it be like a big Easter display or big spring things? What are you thinking?
Don't know. I don't know if they'll get ready for summer already.
You reckon? Find out.
There's quite a lot of stuff to get out.
And it's a big space.
Rather than to change it again and again.
So at Christmas time, it's the largest Christmas store in the whole of the UK. So it is a big space.
I reckon summer.
Oh, I hope not. Not ready for summer yet. I think they've got some nice things going on this time of year as well. Little Easter things. Oh, they've got a Mothering Sunday planter pot. Quite sweet. They seem to do nice things in here. Children's miniature Easter garden making. That sounds quite nice. Children's Easter slime making. Well, there's a pond life nature trail as well. I think Aid was right. It's all the summer stuff. That's a little bit of a shame. I really like this little plant stand. That is so cute. I know, I like the little one though, $17.99. It's a big old room. I much prefer it with all the Christmas stuff, don't you? It's not quite the same in this time of year. This little bar set. That's so sweet. Just sat imagining sitting there in little stalls in the garden. I quite like these, the garden little solar lights. There's no little place for a coffee undercover. I don't know, that's what it was at Christmas, wasn't it? I don't think so. Should we have a little look? I've never been in here before. This is seasonal bedding. It's actually quite a big place, isn't it? I guess we've only ever come for the Christmas stuff. These look nice. Found my plant. Just having a little look to see if I can be tempted with anything else. Some really, really pretty things here. Oh, I like all this. Aid's in the jungle, looking for the perfect devil's ivy. Looking for a pot. for this one. Right, Aid wants to get this for all our little weeds out the front, the little tricky ones that don't want to pull up.
So they don't come back either.
Okay, it doesn't kill other plants though, does it? That's the only thing I worry about. We've dropped all the plants into the car, we've paid for those. So now we're going to have a little look around the store. It's definitely much quicker it's definitely much quieter coming this time of year. I love all the foodie sections in the garden centres. Oh, they've got popcorn, sweet and salty. And a reduced section. Oh, what's he found? He's calling me. Just having a little look here. This is all reduced. See anything you fancy? Oh, I've seen a cake stand.
Nice.
I really like these.
Treacle.
Oh,
treacle tart.
Your mum and dad would love those. Do you think they would use them? What's on the
tart?
And what's on the other one? Cupcake. Those are so fun.
Tart one.
I like the tart one as well.
I think there's treacle.
Oh, I would like this as a fish pie, but in that size. I love this. But I don't think we would utilise that, would we? $21.99 that size.
That's a fish pie for you.
I know, it's just a one-person fish pie,
There's
but I
another one
like...
here.
Is there a bigger one?
No, same size. How much is it?
$21.99. Yeah, no, we've already got small ones for fish pies. Oh, what about this one? I really love all this stuff. It's so much fun. Oh, look, for my mum, a little sausage dog. I know. It's really fun, isn't it? Oh, this is a pretty fray. Don't you think, though, if that pie dish were larger...
What, like the larger one here?
Yeah.
It's got a lobster.
Such lovely things here. I love that. $8.99. I think it's actually quite reasonably priced, some of this stuff. Good morning. I'm going to show you what we got at the garden centre last night. So this is one with my birthday money from a friend. I've got the Devil's Ivy and the pot, which is going to go in our room. This is a big one that should get really, really big, and it would be a good one to do cuttings from in the future. As will this one. We have decided, I think, to put this one, oh, I just realised that's resting on there, on the top of the ladder. I think this is going to be a good one to go up there. That's the plans with this one. I've just noticed these little bits in there. Are they babies? Are they weeds? I don't know what they are. There's some others in there. And that one is going in this pot, which we also got. And this one is to replace the ivy, which I'll put somewhere else. It's another same kind of, similar kind of ivy. Actually, it's different. I've just realised that. It's not the same what I thought it was. Anyway, it looked a really good, healthy one. So I'm going to pop that somewhere as well. And then tomorrow we're going to see Aid's mum. We're meeting them for lunch tomorrow. So we've already taken over a small gift and a plant before we went away, just in case, with us only just literally coming back, we didn't get over there. But we picked up these biscuits. Look at that packaging. Isn't that pretty? We got a milk chocolate chip and a strawberry and clotted cream, which sound lovely. And then the little cake plates, which I couldn't resist. They are so, so cute. I love those. For them to have a little piece of cake on, they are so cute. So we got those as well. So I'm going to do those up in a little gift bag, and I might bake them a cake today as well. So that's what I am doing for them. But today I also want to pot up some plants. I want to do some cuttings off the spider plant and pot up some of the new ones as well. I bought some more potting, some house plant potting soil. So that's my plans today. And I'm going to do the chicken noodles that I'd planned last night. I'm going to do them tonight. Aid's gone to the office today, so I'll get that done for when he gets home later. Find the plants their new home. So I think we've already decided this is going upstairs in our bedroom, because we don't actually have any plants in our room. At the moment, I've got this bowl I bought in Turkey years ago. I do really like that on there. I think that actually goes better there. That's going to live there. And quite like that on display somewhere, maybe when we've got some more shelves up. So this one, apparently you can clip the hanging bits off. So we don't want those bits on there. Oh yes. Gonna need to repot that in a better pot. I see if I thought of one I might have actually. I was gonna go to the garage because I've got some spare pots and repot this into one that fits properly. So I want it to sit into the bottom, but I can't find a garage key. So I can't do it for now. So it's gonna have to stay like this. I'm gonna go and pop it in its place and see what it looks like on the step ladder. So this is what I'm dealing with now. I have got a whole table of plants. Some I'm repotting, some I am going to do some cuttings from, and some just that need a little bit of TLC. So got the repotting compost up here that I bought yesterday. Unfortunately, it didn't come in a larger bag, so I'm just going to have to make do with that. Some of these, like this one that I've been doing a cutting from, have got lovely big roots. So we're going to give them all new homes and have fun with this little lot.
Playing BBC Radio 1.
I try and be really kind to myself when I get back off a trip and I'm feeling a little bit tired, and these jobs today, I've been meaning to do them for ages, and it feels like a treat giving myself the time to do this. It feels so relaxing. There's a reason why the word is called pottering, isn't it? And I guess it stems from this. I feel like I'm properly pottering today. I know I should be working, I've got loads to do on my list, but I don't feel like it at the moment, and I'm kind of like half-heartedly getting back into the routines, but I'm also doing a little bit of things that I really fancy doing as well. I'm calling it being kind to myself this week, and there's no harm in doing that when you feel like you really need it. So I have 5 new plants in total. Well, this one isn't a new one. I'm trying to deal with this one again. It was a cutting from my mum ages ago and it just hasn't taken. So it grows a bit, then dies off a bit. So we'll see what we can do with this. And then we've got these ones, which I know will take nicely. And this one from the plant from Holly. I'm going to pop that one there. And now to start removing some babies to start my next lot of new plants in a few weeks. Anyone else love doing this? I've now got my babies growing. First time I'm trying to propagate ZZ plants. Apparently they're really easy. I've got some ivy, I've got some other form of this other ivy that I've got, and my spider plants as well. It's a few hours later and I'm going to start making dinner now, and I'm going to make the next meal with that chicken that I'd already made and it's going to be another sort of like Asian inspired meal, and it's going to be so delicious and so healthy and so fresh, and I'm really excited for this. So it's actually a salad recipe that I'm using, but I'm actually going to tweak it and use it in hot noodles instead. So instead of doing a crunchy salad, we're going to have it in hot noodles. I'll leave the link to the dressing down below. I'm actually going to make up a double batch, pop it in this jar, and what I don't use I will then store in the fridge. We need sesame oil, soy sauce, rice vinegar. The recipe says maple syrup. I'm using honey, ginger and garlic, pretty much the same as what I was using the other day. Oh, I'm gonna grab sesame seeds. I'm sure I bought some the other day. Yes, I did. I'm pleased about that. We've just been on another walk. We're really trying to keep with our walking, not as much as what we were doing before, but even if it's like a mile and a half, which is what we've just done, that's better than nothing, isn't it? I think that's what you keep needing to tell yourself. Anything is better than nothing. It's just good to get back out and move. We're not getting into the routines quite yet. Aid did get up and work this morning, as in go into work, so he's doing better than me. And I did get up at a normal time. We've completely got straight back into our sleep routine since being back. We're just so tired, which I think is normal after a really busy holiday. Right, let's mix all this up. I like doing dressings in a jar so you can just mix them and then, like I said, store what you don't need in the fridge. Just decided to blend it down actually. I think with the garlic and the ginger, it will blend it down much smoother. I think this is going to be really nice. And then I'll pour it back into the jar. So now we've got our like stir fry type sauce. You know, usually you'd like buy a packet. We've just made our own, so which is much healthier for you. I picked up udon noodles. These were the ones in Lidl, and I think they were 94p, and that's for a pack of 2. And we're just going to make this up as we go along. We don't need to prep them. They'll just go in as they are. Going to add onions and garlic in the pan. And we're going to add mushrooms, and I've got that cooked chicken as well. I'm just going to add cooked chicken. I am adding loads here of, I'm probably going to end up being able to freeze some. Let's add some of the dressing. And the noodles. Let's add some bean sprouts. This looks so good. Does it smell nice, babe? Good. I haven't had noodles for ages. This tastes the closest to ginger chicken udon from Wagamama's I've ever tried. I'm intrigued to see what Abe thinks. I'm excited to see what Abe thinks of this. It really does taste like Wagamama's ginger chicken udon. I'm excited to see what you think. And if it does give you little feelings of Wagamama's, well, that's the ginger first. Little bit?
Chicken, yes, definitely.
Yeah. It's good, isn't it? Nice?
Very, very nice, yeah.
Oh, good, I'm pleased.
So tasty.
That was so delicious. You know when something completely exceeds your expectations? I thought it'd be good because I love that kind of food anyway, but this was just even better than I'd hoped. And it so reminded us of ginger chicken udon in Wagamama's. What's your go-to order in Wagamama's? That's what we always go for. And Wagamama's is quite a special place for us because it was where Aid took me on our first date, and I ordered ginger chicken udon, the same as him, and it's what we always have. Anyway, I'm going to finish this video. I'd really encourage you to try it. It was so delicious. I'll leave the link to the sauce down below, and then you can just add whatever you want to it, whatever you fancy. Thank you very much for watching. I really hope you've enjoyed this video and wish us luck on getting back into our regular routine. I'll see you in the next video. Have a great week. Take care. Bye.